This is from Steph at My Nerdy Home on X. He tweeted this video out. It's 1 minute. We need to watch this. It's a parade of Disney princesses declaring their trauma. Okay, she says, WTF is this? Alan, you need to see this. This relates to Snow White, what we just watched. I'm going to play this video. It's 1 minute. Okay.
Okay.
1 minute. Ready? Parade of Disney princesses. They walk up one by one and they make a statement. Okay. This is the state of modern Disney. This is what Disney is doing to all its princesses. So here we are.
We listen, we don't judge.
I like sleeping so much that everybody thought I was in a coma.
We listen, we don't judge.
I ran away from home and didn't know how to drive.
We listen, we don't judge. I ran away with a thief that broke into my house. We listen, we don't judge.
I almost killed my sister because I froze her heart because I was so anxious.
We listen, we don't judge.
I almost married a man I just met.
We listen, we don't judge.
I traded my voice for 3 days with my situationship.
We listen, we don't judge.
I moved into a cottage with 7 men.
We listen, we don't judge.
I fell in love with an actual animal.
We listen, we don't judge.
I think I like frogs more than I like men.
We listen, we don't judge.
I let myself be a slave for 16 years.
We listen, we don't judge.
Alan,
What the hell is that?
what do you think?
This is, I mean, was that satire? Was
Yeah,
that
well,
serious?
obviously satire, but it's taking these situations, the real stories of the princesses, and reframing it and kind of a feminist gaze or feminist eye towards their stories. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, if it is a satire, it feels authentic. These are great actors.
It's satire. I think it's satire, but like I don't know if that's how they intended it. So, what do you think?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's. Oh, you have me speechless. I wish I had known about this earlier so I could prepare something. I mean, I look at it just as assuming it's satire. I see it just as it is. It's a comedy piece that needs a little bit more irony in it. Especially in the delivery of each line. Let me just critique it as a comedy piece. The chant they give is still, I'm unclear as to why or its meaning. We listen. What was it? What did they say? We listen.
We listen. We don't judge.
We listen. We don't judge. Yeah, that just. Oh man, this is just a mess because. You know, like I said, if it's a comedy piece, I should be laughing. Right now, I
don't think it's funny. I think
befuddled.
Well, it's funny to me that they're just repeating the situations of these princesses and couching it, like this is bad.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, they did this in Wreck-It Ralph, but it was a lot funnier. Or Ralph Breaks the Internet, I should put it that way. Where they just kind of, it's much quicker, it's much faster. It features the original princesses, and it was funny. So yeah. So you asked me what I think about it. It's just not. It needed a few more rewrites.
Here's what it is. It's presentism looking at the fables of the past and looking on a situation that was, that's a delightful romance. Now it's, something perceived to be more evil.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think it's gonna. I think this is in the end. I think that's also kind of how Disney looks back on their legacy. Mm-hmm. That parade of princesses sort of stating their situation like in a weird presentism way to look back on those fables. And it's. If that's how Disney looks at their old quote IP, I mean, it's not their IP. These are old stories that they don't necessarily, they own their version, but
Mhm.
not the story. So
Yeah.
I think this reflects their attitude currently.
Mhm.
So not a great thing.